Millions of us check luggage at Sea-Tac Airport every year. But what happens to those bags once we leave the ticket counter and head for the gates? The answer, it turns out, is a long and winding path on a series of conveyor belts that total nearly 9.5 miles. Port of Seattle's Arlen Fagerstrom explains.
We're probably running about 60 to 65,000 bags a day during the holidays. The route that a bag takes to get from the ticket counter to the aircraft is quite complex. It starts out at the ticket counter load belt, goes through a secure door. It's like a freeway with a bunch of on-ramps. The ticket counters are the on-ramps, the curbside belts are the on-ramps, and they join up into a collector belt. For Sea-Tac, most of the baggage conveyors that we have, they're shared by multiple airlines. We have one particular system that is unique to one airline, but all the rest of them are shared systems. The complexity of the systems is really has grown tremendously since 9/11. It's a constant effort to make sure that the bag systems are operating all of the time. There are flights leaving at all hours of the day. Those bags then travel through the screening system that was developed and implemented after the events of 9/11, and that system is monitored and maintained by the TSA. So the bags are screened through a large machine, and if the bag is clear, it then follows through another subsystem that takes the bags to a sortation system, and it sorts it by airline based on the bag tag and the barcode, similar to what you'd see at a grocery store. A laser array scans the barcode on bag tags. It tells us what airline it's going to, what flight it's going to. For those few bags that don't read properly, just after the laser, there is a side belt that the bags will divert. The system says, I don't know where you're supposed to go, so I'm going to send you to someone who can help you. And so we have a manual encoding station where the bag will go to them. They'll scan the bag tag with a hand scanner and send it to where it needs to go. Airline employees then collect those bags and further divide them by first class and coach, depending on if they break those up into different containers or different areas of the aircraft. Put those into the containers or the carts and then take them by a tug and a little train out to the airplane and load them in the airplane.
And while the baggage system does its best to send the luggage to where it's supposed to go, some passengers may ask, well, how do my bags get lost?
Well, we like to say that it doesn't get lost, it gets misdirected. There's a measurement that the DOT looks for that talks about number of mishandled bags per 1,000 bags. And the average for Sea-Tac is right around between 2.5 and 3.5 bags per 1,000 bags are mishandled on a daily basis. And you know, that's pretty good compared to the airports throughout the country. It may not be that they're really lost. Maybe they get put on the wrong flight or they missed the flight they're supposed to be on. There can be any number of reasons. You know, when you have several thousand conveyor belts and motors and things that can go wrong, it takes a full-time staff to maintain it.
Good afternoon and welcome to Seattle. If you're cleaning outside items such as car seats, walkers,